So on the technology team for the website, for the website system, what I see is I feel like the best way to have a real scaled, awesome system is to have all of the universities together in the United States, and I guess beyond as well. Just hadn't thought about that part, but all the universities essentially divide up the responsibilities and be responsible for different aspects of the technology development and do it in concert with corporations, the biggest corporations, the big technology companies to sponsor it. And basically all the students will be working as interns on these projects and going directly into positions with all these firms. And I just feel like if we start it with the universities and then bring it to the corporations, then the universities are going to really, really benefit, and the students are really, really going to benefit. And I feel like it's a better approach until somebody else has a better idea. I feel like it's a better approach than to bring it to the technology companies and then try to create some kind of interaction with the universities. I've had the experience with the universities in having 30 interns a couple of years ago for Uniting for Action that I really feel like there will have to be a lot of corporate partnership and support, but I feel like this is going to be a really great way to create a new way that we interact with the universities. So that is how I'm envisioning. I'm envisioning this essentially like partnership, and I don't know, how it's all going to come together. That's the beauty of it. We're going to begin this process convening the stakeholders of the universities and the big technology firms and website firms and all of that, and say who has some ideas about how to make all of this work. And that's what will end up, because the platform, the operating system, basically we're building an operating system where there's all these apps running, and but the operating system itself and the functioning of it, that has to have like the top world-class security and privacy. There's going to be all kinds of crazy stuff around security and privacy that is just going to not only be like world leading for today, but is beyond where we're at today. And we're going to be driving all of that and setting it up in a way that, it's like a consortium of the top, security companies that are all together responsible for the lockdown of the system. What better can you do than that, in our current world? So it's going to be those types of things where, everywhere we turn for our solution, it'll be world-class, best of. And so for our development of our technology, at the moment, I'm seeing it in that way. So at this time, the technology team to build out the tech, first we need a team that can build the alpha version, which is going to be a just essentially translation of what I've already created. We just need to really quickly, it'll be a fairly quick process for this part, just to get the alpha version up, is to just have the database migrated and have the code just ported over to PHP code or whatever it's going to be. That's going to be our more scalable code. And I expect that alpha version can be up within a couple months, is my expectation right now. And that early technology team, I don't know what that looks like. Maybe you do. Hopefully you or somebody knows if that's some corporation or a team of people or a club, or it's not a lot. Well, it's very doable. So at least for the alpha version. Then we get into the beta version, and we have to kind of see whether we're ready to go forward with the universities and the big tech firms, or where we're at. We'll have to kind of see whether we're ready to start going down that road and have the big wide build out on the beta scale, or whether we need to have some like private company take things a bit further for a couple $100,000 or whatever it looks like to get to a more sophisticated beta version than we have available right now. So that's essentially the roadmap for the tech team for the system tech, is that we need to get a quick alpha version that, like, you know, trusting somebody's going to show up that can do that. And then, you know, also have a team of people that can help start to reach out and have these relationships with these big tech firms and with the universities, and start to be in this dialogue so that, you know, we can get to that scale as quickly as we can. So that's another aspect of it. And then, yeah, by that point, we'll probably be having our executive team come on, and it'll be a much different game. So at this point, the tech team is to help guide us through this alpha process and beta process. And that's who we're looking for right now. So if you or anyone you know is somebody that can support with that, or knows somebody that can support with that, please reach out. Link in the description if this is on YouTube, or next to it on the webpage on unitingforaction.com. Appreciate you.